Basically, we want to start a real estate channel. And in order to show realtors, what type of viewership we can get on a real estate slash house type video, we're going to look at some nice houses on realtor.ca and go over them, see what we like, see what we don't like, and... Well, actually, I know exactly what house I want to show you guys first. Because I wanted to buy it until I found out how much it was, and I was like, I can't afford that. Look at this beauty. It is an eco, like a net, it says iconic net zero home. Solar panels all along the roof. Look at those windows. $9 million. When I first heard about it, I was like, oh, maybe it'll be like $2 million or something. And then I actually saw the price. I was like, okay, well, it makes sense why it's so expensive, but I was hoping for a cheaper price. But definitely can't afford that. Don't get the wrong idea. Look at this sunroom. Look at this bathroom. God. I love this house. I would love to tour it. What's a nice office? Big windows. The thing I love about this house is just all the windows. Oh, and the basement. I actually never saw the basement before. Oh, is that a bar? Yeah, it's a bar. I was gonna say it could be an office desk, but I think it's a bar. Oh, and there's a home theater. Oh, they don't show the home theater though. You gotta show the home theater. There's even like a bed here. You get to sleep and watch TV. 3-car garage. Look at that pool. I love the wood rooftop outside. It's a very nice outdoor kitchen space with a lot of seating. Oh, I didn't even notice the fires. I would definitely burn myself on that. This is beautiful. It's in a gated community as well. It's one of like the few gated communities I actually know about. All those solar panels though. I wonder how much power it actually produces. It says it's a net zero home. 9 million. Alright, let's look at Muskoka. 12 million. 5 bedroom, 6 bathroom. Okay, already really nice on the outside. I don't know about you guys, I love when houses do like the outside trim underneath with wood. I don't know why, it just looks amazing. Oh, it's right on the water. Oh no, that's the boathouse. So this is the main house, and they have a boathouse as well. Damn. I'm so torn on rooms like this. Like, I love how grandiose this is with the huge windows, the super high ceiling. But at the same time, I'm like, man, if you had put like another floor there, that could be a whole other room. But it looks so nice. You got the wood pile right here as well. Oh, that kitchen. I love these Muskoka houses for this. Just the huge windows that let in so much light. You can basically, I think, slide them all open so you can basically just be outside. I don't think they're Fleetwood doors, but these ones definitely are. I think. They look like it. They're not... Or are they lined up? They look like they're slightly separated. Do we get fiber with the quarry? I actually wonder how many of these places have good internet. I assume not many because they're going to be pretty far out there. I'm assuming this is the basement. That's a nice basement. Never really seen a design like this before, but I like that. I'm assuming lighting around there, so at nighttime you can turn on the lights and it'll look really cool. Ooh, bunk beds. I would have loved this as a kid. I mean, I'm a little bit too old for bunk beds now, but this would have been cool to have sleepovers in. I love how different it is compared to the rest of the house. I'm assuming it's like a half kitchen, half sitting room? Oh. Stone walkway and stairs all the way down to your boathouse. Oh, and that would be your view every day. This is the boathouse. Barn doors, mini kitchen, mini living room, and then bed in here. King size bed, by the way. Shower, full shower. And 2 boats right underneath you. Damn. I love that. There's something about having a mini house next to your big house that just draws me in. Maybe it's, you know, the wealth of it all, but it must be so nice. Oh, damn. A 4 boat garage. Because having 1 boat isn't impressive enough. Having 4. This is a much lighter approach to a cottage than what we just saw before. Oh, what are these chairs? They look like beanbag chairs, but with like an actual back in them. These rooms have more personality than I do. This is a lot of personality here in this room. Glass staircase with a beanbag chair type couch. Bright paintings, bright room. Oop. Is this... wait. I'm having trouble placing where we are in this. This is the one thing I would love to do when we work on the house tour videos. We have a graphic of the floor plan always available on the screen, so you know where you are in the house and you can kind of piece together where you need to go. Or like visually in your mind, you can piece it all together. Whereas on here, they don't normally show that. That's what I would love to incorporate, because I feel... oh, what is this? It looked like a disco for a second, but this is just... I think this is the kitchen and living room. Colorful lights. Oh. I know a lot of people don't really like a lot of wood, but I gotta say, I think that the boathouse looks nicer than the main house because of all this wood. I know it can be a lot, but I don't know. I just love a lot of wood paneling, wood shelves, wood ceiling especially. I love this. Our cabana actually has that, but it's a little bit warped because the wood's not the greatest. Also, wait, they also have a pool and a tennis court? That didn't even faze me. And a playground. Holy. Look at all this property. Huge house, huge boat house. Tennis court. Oh, there's also a basketball court. Holy. This is for under 10 million? And a infinity edge pool? And also like another pool house? Oh my god. Wait, where's this? This is the dining room in the main house? Where's this? Or is there another house within the garage? This must be separate from the main building, right? It's a 5 or 6 car garage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. Probably just 5. 5 car garage with an upper floor. That's like a whole other house. So you basically get 3 houses with this. I think. Because I think that's your main house. That's the boat house with an extra like living space above. And then I think that's the car garage with an extra house on top. Right? Because, okay, so like this is the exterior of the garage. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, so that's the main building. So you actually get 3 houses essentially. And it's $10 million. That's insane. That's massive. Oh, what the? Can I zoom in on these photos? Oh, I can. God. This is like probably the style of cottage I would want. Which I know when you look at this, most people are gonna be like, this is not a cottage. This is, you know, this is a whole mansion. But I love this. I feel like if I were to ever get a cottage, I'd basically want it to be a summer home because I want it to be like, you know, a home away from home. I want to go somewhere and slum it. I want to go somewhere and feel like I'm at home, but also, you know, next to the wilderness. I love the super vaulted ceilings. I think this is the main living room right off the entrance. I also love these staircases. absolutely adore them. One house that we were looking at, not nearly in the same price range, but one house we were looking at had these types of stairs, like the giant wood planks and like gaps in between. And I really wanted that house, but it was priced way too high compared to what it was worth. I think it was like over double priced. And I'm kind of happy we didn't end up getting it, because with the cats, that would have been a nightmare. I'm sure they would be fine. Like, I'm sure they would adapt. I just would be a little bit stressed having my cats run around and slip right through. Cottage, it's a castle. I know, these are massive, but like, they're still cottages. Little boathouse. I don't know if this is also included. They didn't show it. Wait, that was a tiered lawn? I didn't even notice that. I was just skimming through. That is actually really nice. Oh. Alright. Now we're going to go to one place that is probably the most one of the most expensive places in Ontario. Oakville. I've actually looked at this one. I think I don't know if we actually contacted the realtor or wanted to. Very ornate style. Basically, what's Sistine Chapel type ceilings. Huge windows in the back. Super ornate office. That's the thing with these very high-end homes. You either get to the point where it's so ornate and so like classy, or it's just so modern and so sleek. There's really no in between. Look at this closet. This closet alone was probably as big as my master bedroom. And like, our bedroom is considered large, so that is massive for a closet. Our closet's not that big. It's still nice, but it's not that big. Wait, what are these fans? I've never seen a fan like this before. I'll tell you one thing. Fan technology, intriguing as hell. Because they always manage to make fans look so different and still work just as well as before. I've never seen something like this. Sistine Chapel. Pool room. I think that's the powder room. Oh, the basement's really nice. I don't know what you call this. I think it's just exposed wood beams. I love exposed wood beams. They are probably one of my favorite features out of any home, and I would love to have them in our home somehow. I don't know why. I think it just gives it, for me, more of like a cottagey feel, even though it's not a cottage. There's just something about it. I don't think this house is done, right? Oh no, it is. Holy. 45 mil. So 45 mil for this. It's got two like drive-through courtyards, it looks like. I assume parking on either side. That is like royal to the extreme. I feel like I'd be visiting the queen in here. Also, I love these chairs. Just set up in the middle of the room. Holy. It would not surprise me if they use this house for like old Victorian shows. It's a shame, like, I don't know what the photographer, videographer was doing, but like they're super small photos. Like a house like this, like you need high quality photos, and or maybe it might be the website. Maybe the website compresses them. But you need super high quality photos to show a magnificent house like this. This reminds me a lot of, I don't know if you guys have watched it, Schitt's Creek. At the beginning, in the very first episode, they have a giant mansion that's very similar to this. Wait, is this the master bedroom? Master with 3 couches, and then a hallway into your own bathroom. Which is that? No, that I thought this was a mirror for a second. That goes into another room. Oh, like a his and hers bathroom. Or I guess like dual bathroom, I think is what they call it nowadays. And then double closets. Look at that home theater. This home theater is like the best one we've seen so far. Oh, that is a very red bathroom. I was not expecting that. Getting a very interesting combo of styles. Like we have super ornate and elegant, a little bit more modern colors but still ornate, and then just super modern and very, very modern. It all looks nice. Damn. I just saw this the other day. I contacted them hoping that we could do a tour of it, but they already have a video done on the house. It's not a crazy expensive house, like, compared to what we've seen. I love this house. It's a very modern home. I love modern homes. I think they said it's called the Slate House. Like, this is my ideal interior. I don't want to say design, because it's more furniture, but like interior works. Like, but these staircases, I love floating panel staircases. Although it looks like it's connected to both the glass and the metal. I've never seen that before. But I just love this design. I don't know what you call this when it has like the slices through it. This would be an amazing entryway. Oh, that kitchen. Paneled kitchens are the best. Like, instead of drawers sticking out everywhere and maybe like walking into anything, it's just all flat and you can like either push it. A lot of these would normally be pushed and they open, or I think right here looks like there's like these little holes you can stick your fingers through and then pull it out. You also got the waterfall edge, marble, I'm assuming countertop, maybe quartz. Looks like marble. I do have a bit of a hard time telling them apart. Hardwood floors throughout. Huge windows. Look at all that lighting. It's insane. Instead of one large dining table, they have 2 dining tables with a booth. Basically reminds me of a restaurant. I love that. Oh, Annie would love this. I mean, I even like it. I don't read that much, but I just like it as a, you know, an eyepiece is having a library with a ladder that you have to like roll around on the edges to grab stuff at the top. I think that's just such a interesting design. I've never seen this for bedrooms, having the, what would you even call it? They're kind of like basement windows. But they're more of like the slim, high windows, so that instead of having huge windows that, you know, can easily see into the room, it brings in a lot of natural light without you being exposed, really. Also, window in the shower, which, as someone who has a window in the shower, very underrated. I don't know what it is, but like when you're showering in the morning, you just get that beam of sunlight first thing in the morning. It's like, oh, I feel refreshed. I feel just like I could take on the day. Also, kind of hard to see with this photo, but the sink is actually built into the mirror, and so are the lights. This giant mirror has, I guess, holes cut out for all of this to go through. What is this? Oh, like a foot washing station for when you're going outside. Interesting. I love these mud rooms. We toured a house that actually had a mud room very similar to this, except for it had cubbies instead of like hooks. I would love to have that, especially if you have kids. Perfect. You put all their stuff in each of their own independent cubbies, and then they just grab it on their way out. So convenient. I think this is the upstairs living room. Yeah, this looks over the back living room or lower living room with the huge windows. Like, this is what I like when it has a high ceiling, is like adding another bit of an extra room to kind of look down on it instead of just being all open and all above or really high up. Just add in some extra living space. I assume this is in the back of the house because this would be a nice view to wake up to every morning. And from what I can tell, it looks like blinds built into the actual wall, so you can probably just push a button, they all come down. Water view too, yeah. I assume you can see more of the water on here. This would mainly all be foliage, but I assume there's way more water on the right. Well, actually, you can kind of see here. So not like a crazy water view, but still waking up in the morning, seeing the water, seeing the trees. Really nice. Ooh, nice walk-in closet with, I think, a glass door? Hard to tell. I've never seen this before. Glass cabinetry to hold in your personal belongings. Like, I've seen it for this, but not for shirts. That's interesting. This I've also never seen before. Look at how big the shower is, and then the tub is inside the shower. Which seems like strange at first, but think about it. If you've ever taken a bath, and then you want to step out, you just bring out so much water, it splashes everywhere, and then you got to clean it up. Here, it just drains away. So convenient. Oh, I love that. And then floating vanity. Huge mirrors. Like, these mirrors go all the way up to the ceiling. They just completely encompass the entire wall. I think... Is this laundry right off the master? No, I think it's in the hallway for everyone. And the barn doors to close it in so that you don't hear the noise as much. Extra bedrooms with a lot of these slim windows. More slim windows. I don't know if this is a communal bathroom or if it's one of the guest rooms bathrooms. This is what I'm saying. With our videos, we'd be able to have like the... What's it called? The layout, so people can understand where they are, and it would make so much more sense. They do a good job of like laying it all out, but I just get kind of lost when they jump between rooms. Too many big mirrors? I love the big mirrors. I think that's a great idea, because then instead of being like, oh, gotta like stand up or look around, it's all there. This is in the basement now. A wine cellar with a tasting setup. 9, 10, 11, 12. So 144 capacity wine cellar. Nice. Then we have the gym. I thought it looked a lot bigger, but this is all just floor to ceiling mirrors, so you can actually, you know, check yourself out while you're working, see the progress. Love the lockers. I think in our house they had lockers set up in the steam room, which was kind of weird because our steam room is really small, so it's not like a lot of people could fit in there. But for this one, and for the gym right next to it, if you're having people over, lockers is plenty useful. And then I think this is the basement living room with like a little kitchen setup. Basement bedroom with a ensuite, I assume, or it might be public or shared bathroom. They changed the mirror setup here, so instead of being huge, it's smaller. But something that we don't even have here, but I would love to have, for no real reason other than it's just really cool, is this is a light. So when you want to check yourself out, you can turn on the light, and it'll just like, it basically be like a makeup mirror. And then you don't have to worry about like a light being above casting shadows. It actually just shines and you have no shadows. Indoor swimming pool. Did not notice this in the first time I looked at it. Which I think this is, yeah, this is still in the basement. Yeah. And then a hot tub right there. I thought they had an outdoor swimming pool as well, but I guess it's just the indoor one, which is still really nice to have. Oh, and they have... What is this? Oh. This is a like an outdoor pool house with a grass rooftop, full bar, or like barbecue setup. I don't know what's in there. I'm assuming it's just storage in here. Yeah, because it's not deep. So I was going to say, if it was like another guest house, that'd be insane. There's a fireplace, benches, chairs. Outside dining table is nice. I don't think it's actually a flat roof either. I think it's a slanted one, so you wouldn't have to worry about rain as much. Oh, it's got that wood under trim, I think is what it's called. Amazing. Collingwood's another area where we would love to view properties, because Collingwood has just so much cottage development, because it's basically, it's only, I think, 2 hours from Toronto. So we have a lot of people coming from Toronto with money going to Collingwood and just building these mega houses. What is that address? 609656. 600,000 is your address. Okay, well, if you live this remote from anyone else, 600,000 makes sense. Holy. You basically own the entire forest. Okay, so I think this is the living room in the back. Dining room attached, looks like. Ornate kitchen. with your run-of-the-mill cabinetry. Oh, that's an interesting sink. It's small, but it's in the middle of the island. Oh, but there's another sink. Oh, what is this one for then? Just double sink? Double sinking it up? Is that a cat toy? Or what is the purpose of this? That looks like a cat toy because it's all fuzzy. It has a fuzzy base as well. Pretty sure that's a cat toy. But I think this is the master bathroom. I've never seen a chair in a bathroom, but first. Looks like a scratching post. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it's a cat toy. This looks like the first guest room. Maybe master. The photos in this for this house are kind of in a strange order. I'm kind of confused as to where, like, what is where. And they don't have that many. Oh, now we're back inside. Double guest room. Same guest room that we saw before, but different angles. With its own ensuite. Okay. And we're back again at this one. I think that one also had its own ensuite. And its own gym? Oh, there's a cat! That was a scratching post, 100%. Nice little balcony so you can look over the people hanging out in your backyard. Oh, there's another balcony over here. I assume that this is the master. No, probably this is the master, because you'd want a nicer view with the master, and then this would probably be the guest room. Although if the master was over here, it'd have its own wing. Huge property, though. Just massive. I'm assuming that's a septic tank, but it's not underground for some reason. How much property do you get with this? 100+ acres? The cat better come with the house. I feel like they probably would not include it. Oh, okay. This is like a... What would you call it? My mom loves it. I think she just calls it Mexican style. She loves it because it reminds her of Chile, where she grew up. With like the red shingles. She always wanted that on her roof. And there's a house nearby that has it. But interesting. The, like, I guess Hispanic inspired rooftop, but then more Victorian style on the inside. Annie would love all this. The couches, or the chairs, they're all purple. Would you call it rustic? I would just call it like either Mexican or Hispanic inspired, because like those shingles are very common in Mexico, also Colombia. I always saw photos from my dad growing up in Colombia, and they all had those shingles as well. I guess just Hispanic inspired. But Victorian interior to the... Oh, look at this home theater. Oh, I want to see more of it. See, I don't know about you guys. If I am looking at a house, home theater is like one of the most necessary things I want to look at, because I want to see every detail of this, because this is where you're going to be watching movies with your friends or even TV. You need to see more of it. Huge wine cellar. This looks like the basement, half exterior, half interior. I'm sure you can open all these up to just get a lot of natural air in. Huge pool with an attached hot tub. Oh, and a pool house as well. Damn, look at how tall that is. This would be like party central. Oh, and a boathouse. I did not know that. I assume this is the upper level of the boathouse. Pretty nice space. Looks like that's the bedroom. Little kitchen. No, that's it. All right, I think we have time to look at one more. Oh, look. Let's look at this. Oh my god, I've seen this before, but I love it. Oh, this would be my modern home. Holy. This is in British Columbia. TV outside and inside. But just look at this. Look at that pool. Looks like an infinity edge. And then like detached buildings. I don't even know what's what. Oh, the wood paneling on the kitchen. I think this just failed to load in, but this is a nice dining room with a huge view outside. Looks like a path to another building on the outside as well. Nice office. Mix of like classic office look with some modern touches. I think this is the main hallway. Basement staircase and upstairs staircase. I love the metal, like what's it called, banisters. Very interesting. Vaulted ceiling in each of the bedrooms, it looks like, yeah. Huge soaker tub. Mirror with that light inside so you don't have to turn on the light above you. Oh, I think this is a heated towel rack. So you put your towel on here, like on the top part, and then when you get out of the shower, it's heated for you. So it's just a warm towel. It's like it came right out of the dryer. What is that? I think that's a dog artwork. It scared me. They really like James Bond. Damn, look at that bar. This is a display shelf to show off everything you've bought. What? Is that just a massive fish tank in your basement? What? Or is that part of the outdoor pool? I don't, that's crazy. I really like James Bond, man. I think it's just to cover it. No, they even put in the reflection. They put it on the TV and then reflected it in the TV back there. They even flipped the picture. That's insane. Lockers or cubbies for your workout. I'm still... Oh, this is the pond that goes into the basement. Huge pond. So, like, you basically walk around and it's just walkways surrounded by water. I really want an aerial view of this because I'm kind of having a hard idea placing what is where. This is the outdoor bar, TV. Oh, no James Bond. But the pool, hot tub you can see over there in the corner. Yeah, that's exactly what I would expect in his garage or her garage. I think that's Lamborghini. I don't really know cars that well, but I know those are nice cars. No overhead view. Unfortunate, but that is an insane house. This one was 34 million. 12,400 square feet. Annual property taxes of $104,000. Actually, I won't play the music just in case it's copyright. So this is McLaren chance that. Oh, okay. So this is the. One sec. That's the external view. Okay, so it's 3 houses. You have like the older classic home, the modern home, and then you have the bachelor suite. So that was attached to the pool house. Bro, this is so much. And look, so this is how you get into the house from the, like if you're walking down the street, you walk down the sidewalk and you walk all the way up here to then, I guess, ring the doorbell here and they let you in. And this is, oh, like in downtown Vancouver? Holy. I was probably like really close to this house when I was there. The aquarium is insane to me. Like, look at that. That's so cool. Imagine just having a drink and just sitting there chatting with your friends. And you just have fish swimming next to you. I don't remember seeing this in the photos. Oh, I didn't even notice that that's like encased in glass. I think this is part of the bachelor, or this might be, no, yeah, this is part of the bachelor suite because it's right next to the pool, I think. Or no, this might be the modern home. I love, like, it does catch the eye a lot, but like this geometric like bubbling shape or whatever used to kind of encompass things is so cool. That's why I love modern homes. The wood paneling, oh, so nice. Yeah, that's the modern home on the right, and then the bachelor suite on the left, and then now we're going into the normal house. Yes. Yeah, this is the full house. God, that is beautiful. Oh, What? Hold on, hold on. The photos didn't do that justice. Holy. Floating serving like wine holder that comes out of the geometric shape thing. Who would ever think to do that? And whoever did, give them a raise, because that is just something like that's not that crazy, but just looks so insane. You just like pull the thing back and then the wine rises up. Oh my god. Give me this home. I want it. 3 buildings basically. This is the master, I believe. So master bedroom itself isn't that large, but honestly that's not a problem because having a huge bedroom and then having like a small closet, small bathroom isn't really worth it. I'd rather have more space in the closet and bathroom than in the actual bedroom itself. Because all you do in the bedroom is just sleep, so might as well give yourself more storage, more like a nicer shower, stuff like that. Did I notice the lights in the last shot? What about them? Or oh, this. Oh, I didn't even notice. No, they're like built into the ceiling. They're like basically fluorescent type tubes, I guess, but built into the ceiling, and they're not actually fluorescent, but they just look like it. Or they might be floating a little bit, but it looks like they're built into the ceiling. Something I never knew I needed until right this moment. Yeah, very artsy, but it clearly lights it up perfectly. I love that. So these are the type of homes I would love to tour. Hopefully, if there's enough interest in the community, we can get enough views, and maybe the realtors will see that, you know, we are worth letting in to tour a little bit.